Good evening, everybody. My name is Ed, and, and welcome to my 17th Plushie review. Tonight, I will be reviewing who I call Taya. Well, I know Taya is a puppet, strictly speaking, but I can tell you that he was made by Folkmanis, or however you pronounce it, a really good puppet manufacturer. And anyway, I bought Taya from a stall in Whitstable the day before New Year's Eve, and and uh, and anyway, let us start with the review. And so let's start with the face. Now then, I think from my point of view, the face looks fairly detailed, reasonably close to the real thing, but not too close to the real thing, I suspect. And so on close inspection, but but if you look at the nose, I think it's wonderful how the way it's been made. Could this be, with the nose being made of leather? I suspect this is the closest you could get to the real thing. And although and it's got the addition of the whiskers, like the other fox puppet I reviewed, although made from a different material, and again reasonably close to the real thing, although the inside of the mouth, not so much detail. Not saying he, as you can see, looks like he doesn't have any teeth. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's a toad like this. No, no. Anyway, as we proceed, the eyes. Not a lot of detail here, but I think they look good. In terms of proportion, etc., they are a good match for Taya's face. And his ears, like I've said before, are a good match for any real fox. White at the front and black at the back. And on the whole, and I also love the way his head had been shaped. His head generally been shaped. And as we proceed to other parts of his body, namely, no, before we get around to that, you can see that like with any real fox, half his head is a kind of a blood orange type colour, as I call it, while half of it is white, although his belly is, for some reason, I don't know if real foxes are meant to look like that, but it's a kind of a fawn. There's actually some fawn, some kind of nasty off-white. Well, no offence. Anyway, as for the paws, let's have the arms or legs, whichever you want to call them. Um, the colouring is quite accurate, as with the paws. Well, but I don't know if the paw pads are the correct colour to match a real fox. But in terms of shape, they look quite good. And oh, wait a minute. I don't know how squeamish you viewers are, but this puppet has no tail. Oh, poor old fellow. Oh. Not saying that he should. I'm not saying he is. He has landed himself in the same situation as a fantastic Mr. Fox, but without further ado. But in general, I still think he looks really nice. Don't you think so? Yeah, he thinks so too. Anyway, there's something else I want to show you. Now, the reason I'm wearing this is because there is no lining inside him, and so whether the glove is advisable or not, I can tell you that if it wasn't for glove, it can be quite the glove. I mean, putting your hand inside him, putting a hand inside Taya, can be quite irritable. I mean, what's that? What do you mean I got my hand up your backside? See? They don't knock it up him. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry, folks. I hope that joke wasn't in bad taste. Anyway, my marks out of 10, I think I'll give him a 9. Why, you may ask? Because, well, he isn't perfect, but in general, he looks really good. And I'm pretty sure that he's the kind of puppet anybody wouldn't. Oi! Don't talk when I'm talking. Oh, sorry. As I was saying, he's the kind of puppet which anybody would. Oi! Oi! Don't talk when I'm talking. Oh, sorry about that. As I was saying, he is the kind of puppet anybody would want. And trust me, Folk Marnis, although based in the United States, it's a really good manufacturer of these puppets. And I would like to say thanks to my good Canadian friend, to my good friend, Cute Foxy, for suggesting this puppet's name. After all, it's Cute Foxy who has Taya's Canadian twin, Jake, as seen in his puppet series. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this review. And I would love to hear your feedback. God bless you all. God bless you all.